Scorpio, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising sign. This is an energy reading, so please take this where and how it resonates with you. If this message found you, it's because you drew it to you. It's your message. Go no further. It arrives at just the right time, and this is where your message begins. When pigs fly. Yeah, get ready because the impossible is about to happen. Use your mind wisely. This basically what it's reminding you, Scorpio, is that cool intellect can make the impossible happen. Think the best way I like to think about it is airplanes. Like, how do vehicles that are tons upon tons upon tons get lifted into the air? It's cool intellect. It's by understanding the problems and by remaining objective, being able to create a clear and effective solution. And so the impossible is about to happen as long as you can keep that clear head, because this really is about air energy. Now, we can be real optimistic in here and say the impossible is about to come through for you, but it's got to do with you seeing clearly. Instead of emotionally or allowing yourself to be weighed down or impacted, there's a sense of clarity that is enabling this impossible to happen. And maybe it's the clarity itself that is the impossible. Oh my God, I'm finally getting clarity on this situation. So let's see, we have 47. 47 adds up to 11. And so there is an awakening here, or an awareness, perhaps of your own potential, Scorpio. Remember, as I divide this deck, there are going to be cards that fall out. Good, they're supposed to. That's how it happens on my table. Scorpio, if you're looking for a personal reading, I provide those, but you can only book and schedule on my website. That's the only place, no other place. So check out my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. You can book and schedule right there, and you will have your message within 24 hours. I think there's still some slots available for this week, so grab them when you can, because they go quickly. If you're just arriving here, please subscribe to the channel and then ring that notification bell so you select all notifications. That way you'll know when I go live. And I go live only here, only on YouTube do I go live and provide free public tarot card readings. Every other place I charge. So this is a particularly special place, YouTube, for me. So let's get into this, Scorpio. We've got one other card that came out. I'm going to cleanse the energy with sound. If you're sensitive to it, turn down your dial a bit. We're going to cleanse the energy. Hold on. Okay. Let's see what else comes out. Everything is happening right now. Everything is happening current. That's really interesting because Libra got a really powerful right now message too. And I'm not really sure what's going on, but there's just a lot of things that are arriving. Perhaps it's the mental clarity. Let's see. The abundant universe will provide. Use your mind wisely. This is blessings, right? This is a beautiful sense of I have everything that I need, but also clarity that the universe provides it or provided it. The sense of, oh my God, I actually have always had everything that I need. Now it's almost like the aha moment where you see, this is how I need to use my resources, or this is how I should use my resources. But most importantly, I have the resources. I've always been loved. I've been provided for. Holy crap, look at that. There it is. This is Taurus energy, but this is abundance. So it is definitely 3D resources, the tangible, the sensual. You got food, you got money, you got resources. The abundant universe will provide. Use your mind wisely. So go ahead and think and strategize, because the universe, the more you do and the more clarity you have, the more you see the resources that are going to be revealed to you. This is an exceptional time for you where you actually have a bunch of good stuff happening and coming into you. Now, I know it's Scorpio season. Happy birthday, I guess, is what I should say. But let's clarify. What is this impossible that happens? We have 10 and then 11. It's like things were building up to this. And now there's an awareness. Okay, 10 of Wands and 4 of Swords, putting the struggles down, taking on too much, working yourself too hard, sort of an abundance of too much, carrying too much. 4 of Swords, taking a break from carrying too much or doing too much, or recognizing that you're overindulging in ways that are made it seem like there wasn't enough, but there is. It's like these burdens are now you're going to get a break from. Getting a break from the burdens. 4 of Swords and 10 of Wands. So perhaps what the universe is providing is a break. I don't know if it's a vacation or a vacation this week, or just this week recognizing what you don't have to do, or figuring out a plan to work smart, not hard. Whatever this is, it's sort of pregnant with possibility. So let's see exactly what's coming through. Let's see where this resolution happens. What I want to know is, okay, how does this week resolve? Oh, okay. Oh, there is, like, okay, so where is this coming from? That's what I want to know. What is all this, and why is it happening to Scorpio now? Okay. Okay. What is all this, and why is it happening to Scorpio now? We have the 2 of Swords, which is you weren't hearing from someone or something. You were stuck in limbo because the information or the communication wasn't coming in, or you felt like you couldn't say anything or talk about it. Well, that time, God wants you to know, is over with. That period of waiting for word or conclusion or application, whatever it was, it's over. You're about to now turn into the new chapter. So what is the new chapter bringing them? Freedom. Freedom to take action, freedom to be independent, freedom to pave their own way. Could be something entrepreneurial or creative. Freedom to talk or speak in a way that is bold and to follow your passions. And whatever this is, this sense of the word that enables it, that sense of, yay, you got the loan, or yay, we choose you. Whatever this is, this is progress. This is being able to move forward. Okay. Let's then talk about the next day. What's going on? We have the Devil card here, which is fear, restriction, being held back. It's almost like you thought you were going to be held back for a long time, or maybe it was drinking. There could have been excessive drug use that was just distracting, like getting lost or being held back or being weighed down by the superfluous, by the stuff that was just distraction instead of bullshit, or somebody was intentionally trying to distract you. It's the end of that. Holy crap. It's the end of the toxicity. It's the owning of the toxicity. It's the confrontation of the toxicity. It's the looking at it and seeing at it and saying, Pluto isn't allowing us to get the smoke screen or people blow smoke up our asses anymore. So this is major arcana. This is why it's coming to you, Scorpio. It's all of your energy that is actually relieving everybody else from this very toxic energy. Pluto's coming out and leveling the plane. When it came to, somebody wanted you distracted. Somebody wanted you drugged up. Somebody wanted you all fucked up, or wanted the situation to stay fucked up through distractions. The only way they could remain in control. And this may not be a person so much as government or whatever you're dealing with, but it's saying what's ever happening, whatever that toxicity was, that's over. It's fucking done. There's clarity coming as Pluto passes out of Capricorn. Whoa! So that's giving us a time frame up to November 19th. How about 3? How about day 3? What's coming next for Scorpio? Oh, damn. Okay. We have sticking up for yourself, standing your ground, you being on the front lines, you not letting this go, you not backing down, you knowing what was right even though other people were against you. Of course, because there was an energy of, it's almost like you could have gotten throttled and really held back by this energy because you were the one standing there saying, no, this is the right thing to do. It's what it's saying is, this is the week you're going to be very, very happy that you stuck to your guns and didn't join in all that fuckery and toxicity. This is a time when you're going to be very happy, or by midweek, you're going to be very, very happy that you stood up for what you truly believed in, and you stood up for what was like pure and good and filled your soul up. That's the 10 of Cups. That situation of, that's happiness of family happiness, maybe sticking up for families in general, or the ability to be with your family and be happy. This sense of fighting really hard for it, and you're going to be glad you didn't give up, because there is happiness here. Happy you did not give up is what I'm hearing. Now we have Taurus energy. Taurus energy is really stable. It's traditional, which means it's reliable. Okay. We have the, okay, yeah, so there's something traditional and stable that's kind of come to the end of its rope and been bled. This sense of, or this sense of, I've contributed everything I have to keep things the way that they were. And it's, God is telling me that that's at the end of its rope. Why? Because change has to happen. So whatever was traditional, whatever you were upholding, whatever you were, or whatever around you was trying to maintain itself, even in the face of major shifts and changes, it's almost like that's done. There's something here that has stood or been the norm for a long time that is now impoverished. It's bled. This could also be turning to religion or trying to find faith, or something that you have been praying for. You might have promised, oh dear God, I promise that I'll do better going to church if you just help me out of this tough situation. You know, this is the Hermit energy, so this is Virgo energy. This is something that had to be given a deep dive into, like it had to be investigated. There was some sort of institution here that needs to be investigated that is now bankrupt. Okay, what comes next? The Wheel of Fortune, but in reverse. So there's a sense of things that either didn't go your way, or in the past they weren't fulfilled or completed, or this was just something that was out of your hands or taken out of your hands. And this is what we confront midway through the week, okay? This is very specific. It's being with the cards. Somebody wanted to control, somebody was trying to control this situation that they really had no control over. Wheel of Fortune in reverse is you have no control over it. This is 100% fate, and yet people were clinging on. Somebody was holding on to a situation, holding on, maybe even holding on somehow to money. Maybe this is a warning, a sense of, you know, buy your toilet paper kind of thing. This energy of don't be frivolous, be responsible with finances, or you're going to have everything you need. You're going to have everything that you need because you did it right, because you stuck to your guns, you stuck to your morality. You're going to be good because what you have can't be taken from you, right? I always say this, Pluto only can wreck what God didn't build, right? So there's just that sense of if God built it, it's Pluto's job to annihilate everything else. So there's that's what this is sense of certainty and security, because maybe through integrity. Hold on. So what's the next day or the next moment? I don't know how this is, however this is playing out. We have 8 of Cups, walking away from what doesn't serve you. There's also an eclipse here that indicates maybe a time frame, but I think this is just done. Major change or shift in what you're willing to put up with, looking instead to the future or future possibilities. This is really brave energy, especially for a fixed sign. That is almost like I realize that there's nothing here for me anymore. And I'm secure in myself enough to know that I have to go in another direction. It seems like that's the future focus, almost a hope with a leap of faith that what's in front of me is better than what I'm leaving behind me, right? And it is a beautiful, like, there's prospects ahead that are quite lovely, a sense of I'm tired of being bogged down by the same old crap. I'm tired of being bogged down by the same old emotions or limiting self-beliefs, and that's that clarity of mind, right? We have expect powerful change and believe in the impossible. That's between the new moon and a full moon. We have a new moon coming up in Scorpio on November 1st, extraordinary energy. And then we have the next full moon is probably around the 16th. So there's this energy, and that's right before the American elections. So get ready for powerful change and believe in the impossible, because it's here. But I want to clarify, what is this? What's the powerful change Scorpio is going to experience? What's the powerful change? I'm hearing that you didn't believe it. 9 of Swords, something that you have been extremely worried about, or something that's been making you sick, something that's been hypercritical. Okay, what else? What else? Be clearer, please. Maybe it's a shift in mindset, where once you were really worried and paranoid and saying, no, now's a sense of, now I'm optimistic. And with that shift in mindset, the sense of I can do instead of I can't or don't want to is a sense of you will discover, believe in the impossible, right? And that's what that's saying. Use your mind wisely, believe in the impossible. You're making the impossible happen simply because of a brain shift away from beliefs that were limiting you. Okay, so what are they going to be able to do? Hierophant is here again. Establish a new tradition, establish a new norm, bring something out to the surface. And what is this? What is this? This could be marriage too. Maybe you thought you'd never get married or this was never going to happen, but it did. It's going to. We have the Fool card here. Somebody willing, maybe day 4, to take a leap of faith, even though it may have seemed out of left field. Let's go to the extended, because I want to know how this is unfolding and what is coming into you. And we'll get into specifics in the extended, Scorpio. Link is down below. I've also pinned it to the top of the comment section. I'll see you guys there.